All right, hello, 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 hello. All right, hello, 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 hello. Uh-oh, that's no good. Sorry about that. At least I know the mic is working. Uh, Welcome to Deeper Understanding. I am your host, your sole proprietor, Dr. Jones. We are in the building today on our regular scheduled time. Hope everybody's doing all right. We're gonna give everybody a few minutes to come in. Sorry if my voice is a little rough and raspy. That typically happens during the winter time when I'm at work. You know, you hollering at people through the noise and through the elements, and your voice tends to give out. At least it feels raspy. I don't know how it sounds, but we're here nevertheless. Uh, it's been a sleepy day for me. I've been in the bed all day because I was tired and I needed to get a little beauty rest. So I listened to my body and slept and got on up, started moving around and said, let me go and get this show going and talk to my peoples. Uh, really, really wanted to focus on a quick show about since we're entering our Thanksgiving holiday and just entering the holidays in general. And we just want to do a show about, being grateful, being thankful for things. And more importantly, uh, we're going to ask the question, uh, what is this you willing to sacrifice for your happiness, for your success? Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna take some time, let the people come in. Whosoever will, come on in and let's get into this show. Man, I'm excited, man. I got a request uh, for a very special person, very important man in the city of Nashville, especially in the downtown entertainment district. Mr. Bill Miller. He owns the bar I work at, and he stopped me the other day, Friday. I was going to work, doing my thing, and he grabbed me and we embraced as we always do. And he was like, your podcast, when you do your podcast? And I do it on Sundays. He said, okay, well, I want to be on there. I'm like, you tell me when. and Mr. Bill is a great, great man. I'm looking forward to doing that segment of King's Court with him. Got to prepare, for that. That'll be next month. We got to get the scheduling together since he's a busy man. And I think that'll be very, very good. It'll be good for y'all. I'm going to try to, get into his business acumen. For those who's trying to start a business, is trying to understand the world of business. Everybody think you just jump up and, I want to be an entrepreneur and go get a business license and then you go about your business. But most businesses fail. So he's very successful. He's got several bars and restaurants downtown, and it just I tell the young guys this: when you meet somebody like this who's willing to share their knowledge and share their experiences and share their background, see, that's more valuable than him giving you some money, because he's not giving you fish, he's teaching you how to fish so you can have your own. And so those things are invaluable. It's an invaluable resource. And he wants to come and do the show. Like I said, I didn't ask him. He came and told me. And I'm not going to say no. So, yeah, we're going to have him on. And I hope everybody takes out their pen and paper so they can learn some things. And, okay. And, yeah, we're gonna have a good time. Let's see, we're gonna give it a couple more minutes, then we'll get started. And I also let me say this too. Every now and again, every now and again, I got to clear my mind. And really, this is like therapy for me. I'm sorry. When I get on here and this camera goes on, uh, uh, yeah, I transform into Dr. Jones, but some things just stick with me. And I hate that it does it like this, but every now and again, something stick with me. And since y'all my people, we all family here. I have to sometimes clear my conscience and clear my mind and clear my heart. Metro PD, I don't know if any of y'all are gonna watch or ever see this or whatever, but I'm gonna say it anyway because I think it needs to be said. Metro PD, I'm starting to have some serious problems with y'all. Yeah. I see y'all every weekend and all throughout the week if there's a special event going on. I see y'all on Broadway in droves. And it just so happened that y'all just had an article in news, on Channel 5 News. I watch the news. I look at the news. You get older, that stuff happens. That y'all was doing this special initiative. Y'all got 60 officers down there on the weekends and all that, and that's good. But then it seems like to me, when the actual bars need y'all bullshitting. And I'm glad I'm home. I don't have my nieces with me, so I can talk real frank. Y'all bullshitting. Now, I ain't gonna get into all the stuff that happened in Whiskey Row because I really truly don't know all the particulars. I know bits and pieces and all that stuff. And I don't want to disrespect nobody out of that establishment or that young man's family. But yesterday we was out there in the streets fighting. And it wasn't that many of us, it was a whole crowd surrounding us. Where was y'all at? For y'all to have 60 officers, where it's at? Yeah, we had back-to-back incidences outside. and y'all was nowhere to be found. We had to go get y'all. Now we out there handling business. We got a group of folks around us. We don't know who got a weapon or what. We just out there using our hands and whatever, trying to protect each other. Now, have we seriously beat somebody up, or have we seriously injured somebody or send them to the hospital? Y'all be coming to arrest us. But you got people out there that's assaulting us and doing all this foolishness. And it's like y'all dragging y'all ass. Are y'all waiting for one of us to get killed? I know a lot of y'all didn't even respect us because y'all think we want to be cops. We don't want to be cops. I don't want to be no damn cop. I had the opportunity years ago. I don't want to be no cop. But at the same time, I'm not trying to go get my ass whooped, and I know y'all out there. Now, I'm confident in my guys that we can handle most situations without, a whole lot of violence. But, we work in a business where violence is prevalent. It's there. And it's there. More importantly, it's there. That's why y'all are down there. So why the fuck you ain't doing your job? I just got to say that. I seen y'all go out there, and rightfully so. You went out there. I saw y'all surround this homeless man who was laying outside. It was real cold. It was about 10 of y'all corralling him, getting him in the little ambulance thing, getting him some help. You supposed to do that. That's good. But goddamn, you see us out there brawling in the middle of Broadway. Where the fuck y'all at? Don't turn your back to us. Because I guarantee you, had we choked the man out, had we killed that man, y'all be coming to get us. Y'all hurry up and came in. Just want to get that out of my chest. I just wanted to say that because I don't just speak for me. Everybody down there's got balances. They want to go home to their families. And we dealing with a different kind of audience. The crowd is different. These people are very, very aggressive. They're very aggressive. They do not want to, and I'm going to say this, they do not want to be told by other Black men that they believe are beneath them, no, you can't come in, no, you can't have that, no, you can't take that out. And that's where 90% of our shit starts from. That's where all the drama starts at. They don't want to be told nothing about us. So we already understand that. We already dealing with that. But if stuff escalates and we take care of business, I don't want to see y'all coming and interfering then. Because when we ask you for help, we ask y'all to come and interfere and get the people out of our face so we can go about our day and not have to put hands on. Y'all know where to be found. And then when you do come, you do your passive aggressive shit. Oh, just move on. They don't want you here. Just move on, bro. And then you move on about your business. And then the person turn around and come right back when you turn your back. And I know y'all know they're coming back. But I digress. Just one thought I just thought that should be said. Metro Police, y'all on my shit list. Y'all really are. Y'all on my shit list. And I hope it gets better before it gets worse. And again, I want to apologize. Last week we missed the show. We couldn't get the Facebook Live running for some reason. The software I use, it streams the show through Zoom to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And for some reason, it was connecting perfectly to YouTube, but wasn't connecting to Facebook. But we fixed the problem, so we live today. Hope everybody can come in. But yeah, we want to talk about, being thankful, man. When you get older, life starts to slow down. The things that shout out to you, homie. Shout out to you, babe. You're right. When you get older, things slow down, your priorities change. Things that was like it just dire need and dire importance, you realize it really ain't that important, especially when you start to go through things. Your family starts to transition, your body goes through changes, your health starts to fade in and out, your kids get older, they no longer as dependent. If you do the job right, they become less dependent on you. And so you start to count your blessings more. I'm not saying you don't count them when you're young, because you do, but when you start getting older, you start to be more grateful. You show more gratitude for the smaller things, because you realize, life not promised to you. Life is not a guarantee. We take life for granted every day. And especially when I was younger, I really did take life very for granted. Because you feel like things come easy to you. And when things do come easy, you don't appreciate them. But it seems like when life gets on you and things get difficult and you got to work a little harder to make it happen, you start to appreciate those things. As for me, more than anything, I'm just appreciative to still be alive. I don't really think people understand the toll that COVID took on me. I had never been sick for that long in my life. I was sick for over a whole month. And man, just eating became a chore. I couldn't hold my breath long enough to swallow. And so, breathing in general, you become grateful for that. Something you take for granted. You wake up, you breathe and you sleep. It's just something that just happens. But when you really have to sit there and focus on your actual breathing, you become grateful for a lot of things. You become grateful that your children are getting older, that that you got them to a point of adulthood. My kids are 18 and 17, and so I love them to death. And it's hard to cut those apron strings. It's hard to pull back and let them start making mistakes. But that's a necessary process. But nonetheless, you're grateful that they've gotten there. You look back at all the steps you took to get them here, and now they're here, and you had to be grateful for that. And I'm grateful because, like I said, they're becoming more independent. They less in daddy's pocketbook and more into their own, and they have their own interests and all that stuff. And hopefully one day I can get them on the show And you know, we can talk about life and growing up under my rule, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we you become grateful for a lot of things, man. You become you know, and I tell people this too, like, you know, money is I look at money for what it is. You know, it's a tool, it's a necessary evil. But you know, I don't even pray for a lot of money anymore. You know, I mean, you're young, you pray, oh Lord, give me $1 million, give me $1 billion, and all that kind of stuff. And you think that'll make your problems go away, but it won't. Uh, and that's why God won't give it to you. Let me say that. But you know, you just become grateful. You become grateful that, you know, you have just enough money to pay your bills and you got a little change left over, and you're not living paycheck to paycheck anymore. You know, you're starting to have financial freedom. You become grateful for that. You become grateful for the relationship you have with God. You become grateful that for the understanding and the relationship that you develop with Him. You know, whatever your God may be. And so today, I'm hoping, you know, people will chime in or comment or call in. I put the link in early and share their gratitude, share what they're grateful for, share for what they're thankful for, because I think that's important. You know, oftentimes we live thankless lives. We had to work in thankless positions. We had to play thankless roles. You know, I tell people all the time, you know, being a dad, if you're gonna get into this game, you can't get into being a father looking for accolades and Father's Days and birthdays, and you're not gonna get none of that. Okay. Uh your best bet is to go into the game to get your kids above you, make sure they got what they need and all the tools they need to be the most successful versions of themselves. And if you can do that right, there's definitely something to be thankful for. But you're not gonna be thanked. You're not gonna get thank your daddies all the time. You're not gonna get if you get Father's Day text, you doing good. Uh, you know, the job I work at, you know, yeah, the people appreciate me, yes. Does my employer appreciate me? Yes. But oftentimes, I try to point it out or even tell the guys directly, um, you know, to thank them. I always think if I'm the supervisor for that day, I always thank them for their hard work, because what we do is there's a thankless position. You know, nobody thinks too much about security until something happens, and that's either they need you or they feel like you when you do your job, you know, you got to order, and so it's a thankless position. But you know, so you have to find the little creases and the little things to be thankful for within whatever role that you have. You know, it's very, very important. And like I said, I hope somebody will call in. I already had one say she wished she could have called in, but she late as always. Get your ass to work, girl. Uh, and but yeah, call in, comment, and you know, let's discuss our gratitude. Let's show our thankfulness to the people we love, the people that take care of us, the people that support us. You know, I'm thankful for all those people. It really truly takes a team of people to keep me going, because I got to meet with, you know, 2 or 3 doctors, you know, a bunch of nurses. Uh, I got my own personal nurse. Shout out to you. Uh, I got my Facebook nurses. You know, I got superiors at work. You know, I got all these managers. I got Mr. Bill, the owner. I got, you know, all this stuff. So, you know, got Jack. Uh, you know, so, you know, it's important to always keep that. And also, not only is it important to keep what you're thankful for in your mind and is in your heart, but that's what gives you your motivation to keep going. You know, if you're always remembering what your true blessings are, when the times get hard and when you feel like giving up, you feel like quitting, you feel like, oh, hell to hell with this. If you start thinking about those people and those places and those things that you are thankful for, it'll keep you in the game. You know, it could be a source of motivation for you. I remember I did an exercise once where somebody asked me to write down, you know, what you're most thankful for, or what's most important to you. And, you know, and I think at the end they said, like, if you lose your job or something happens to you, this is who it's going to affect. So that's, you got to keep that in your heart and mind. And I always thought that was very key to understand that. Like before you jump out the gun, you need to think about, okay, who is this going to affect? So that's just something to throw out there. But we are thankful. We're thankful in this holiday season. For me, like I said, it's more than about turkeys and macaroni and cheese and turnip greens. It's just being thankful for life and continue to have opportunities to get better and to try to help people along the way and to strengthen ourselves. That's what's really important. Not the physical stuff, not the stuff you can see and touch, but what keeps you going. And when you're young, like I said, you take that for granted. You just get up and go. Now I can't just get up and go. Gotta get up, gotta take meds, gotta check shit. Gotta check your sugar, blood pressure, all that stuff. So yeah, you get older, those things happen. And sometimes I gotta rub these old arthritic knees to get it going. But I'm grateful for those aches and pains because my granny says it all the time. She's like, I'm thankful for everything, the good, the bad, the pain and all that, because if I ain't feeling nothing, then I'm dead. And I had to agree with that. Touche. This next segment I want to get into, and I think this is more important too, also very, very important, I should say, is what are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to sacrifice for your own happiness? And I came to this came to me rather. I see so many posts on there about, and I'm glad somebody came up with that one post that's going around about happy life is wrong. It should be happy spouse, happy house, because men supposed to be, yes. Ladies, I'm not mad that the world is catering to y'all. I'm not mad that, because a lot of this world now is catered towards women. Okay, we can't fight that. It's about women's rights, which y'all like, which y'all love. Y'all setting the trends. Y'all dictate so many things now. And so I get that. But in all that getting and gaining and you focusing on what it is you want, my question to you and to the brothers as well is, what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to give up to ensure that your house is happy and that your spouse is happy? Sacrifice is an inevitable part of life. The Bible says obedience is better than sacrifice. And I agree with that. But you still got to have some sacrifice there. You have to be willing in this adult world. You got to be willing to give up something in order to get to the next level. Your sacrifice is the price you pay for the championship. That's what you pay to get to the ring. Even Jesus, I'm not even trying to preach to y'all today, but even Jesus had to sacrifice something. Okay. Jesus didn't have to die, but he died. I sound like a pastor, don't he? Died. Didn't he die? Oh, he died so that we all may have access to God and the tree of life. He died for our salvation. That was a willing sacrifice that he made for us, not for himself. And so my question to you all is, you always telling men, telling the world what it is you want and what you gotta have and what men should be and what the world should do and how everything, all the moving pieces of the world and the universe needs to center around y'all and what you want. And I had to say this about y'all because we don't see too many men making demands like this, because we already know as men, this ain't our world. This ain't a man's world no more. Especially if you're black. This ain't our world. This squarely belongs to y'all. Squarely belongs to y'all. And so my question to you all is, like I said, what are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to give up to increase the happiness of your husband? What are you willing to give up to increase the energy and the household, the power of your household? And I'm not taking that from I know every woman, you give up your freedom. A lot of you, you give up something like you like for the children. And I mean, that's cool and all. Yes, we already know it's automatically understood. You're going to sacrifice for your children. I'm talking about what are you going to sacrifice for your relationship? What are you going to sacrifice for your husband's happiness? What are you going to sacrifice for your happiness? And instead of expecting him to give and give up what he likes and give up, he can't play video game. And let me say this too. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep going different places, but the spirit is speaking to me. Why is it women want to you get with a dude, the same stuff he's been doing all this time, and you knew he was doing it, you thought it was cute at the beginning, now you can't stand it. Like, why is it that y'all don't want these dudes playing video games? Oh, he need to give up that game. I get tired of playing that goddamn game. He always on that damn game. Ain't paying me no attention. You jealous of a video game? You jealous of a PlayStation? Is that what we're doing? Hear me now. Is that what you jealous of? He always going out with his friends. He met you going out with his friends. He met you going out with his friends. You want him to give it up? He killed me. He always talking to his mama. He always over his mama's house. You don't want him to have his mama? Come on. Come on. Y'all want men to give up all these things that make him, all these things that's helped him throughout his life, help him cope, help him deal with his stress. You want him to give all that stuff up? What are you willing to give up? If he tell you to take them Piggly Wigglies off your head, you gonna take that Piggly Wiggly off? He asked you to take them lashes out. You gonna take them off? He tell you put them fuzzy wuzzies back in the box. You gonna do it? Are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to give up? If he tell you your friends ain't no good, they're causing problems in our situation, are you gonna give it up? I had a conversation with my friend the other day. And I said, if I get married, I will have to ask my wife to give up her Facebook. We would have to give up our Facebook. Not that Facebook itself in itself is evil, but obviously Facebook causes problems in relationships. You can't live your relationship through Facebook. You have to put that stuff down and let's focus on what's real life. To hell with Facebook. Because there's a number of fakeness anyway. I use it as a means of communication and for entertainment only. And a lot of y'all, every time you go do something, you with somebody, you see something, you gotta take a picture. You're going through something, you gotta post something up there. No. All these fights and stuff, all these Facebook beefs. I look like beefing through Facebook. Shit's silly. Silly. So yes, if I get married, oh baby, we got to get that up. If I get into a deep, committed relationship, baby, we got to get that stuff up. We've got to give it up. We got to be willing to make that sacrifice. Not for me, but if our relationship is going to survive, it's got to be about us. It can't be everybody else in the midst of it. So what are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to give up to achieve your ultimate happiness? What are you willing to give up to achieve the peace that's needed in your household? Because I already know when we go in these situations, It's all about getting what you want. You know, you looking for what you can get out of the situation. You know, and that ain't just men, that ain't just women, that's both. You know, we both, everybody becomes advantageous. We're looking for that advantage. We're looking for to gain control of the relationship. So everybody's greedy, everybody's selfish. But in order for it to be peace, in order for there to be some balance, there's got to be some sacrifice from everybody. Everybody got to give up something. Everybody's got to give up something. That's the price you pay for the championship. Every successful person, every successful relationship I've ever seen, all those things. Everybody I've ever met that's been about something, they've had to give up something. When you see these athletes, these entertainers out here making all this money, they're going around the world, they're doing all this, you see the end result. When you see them out on these vacations in Dubai and Belize and all these different foreign places, that's the last step. That's the reward for the sacrifice they put in front that you didn't even see. For a lot of these athletes, I mean, they got to kiss the mic, kiss the wife, kiss the babies goodbye. And for the next 6 months when the season is on, yo, I got to be, LeBron says it all, I got to fade to black. Ain't no phones, ain't no nothing. Because I got to go get this championship. I got to go out here and provide. And see, back in the olden days, that's what men had to do just on a regular 9 to 5. But, you know, when I was growing up, my granddad, like I said, he would be gone. He'd be gone for months at a time. I mean, not months, I'm sorry. He'd be gone for days at a time sometimes. He's not there in the house raising people. He's not in the house, excuse me, let me clean my nose out. He's not in the house taking kids to school, picking kids up. That's my grandma's job. Now, when he was there and he was active. But when he's on the road, he had to work. He had to go out there and provide. And see, a lot of you women, y'all want it both ways. Y'all want the man to go out there and provide, then come home and be daddy full time. You got to sacrifice. Don't you think for a second, when a man goes out here to work and do what he got to do, don't think it don't bother him that he had to kiss you and the kids goodbye to go out here and get this work. But that's a necessary sacrifice. Yes, you're going to miss some shit. Yes, you're going to miss some birthdays. You're going to miss some graduations. You're going to miss some first steps. You're going to miss some potty training. You're going to miss all that. The guys had to miss that stuff so that they can be there on the back end, so they can get the reward. That has to happen. Somebody said preach. I'm trying. I didn't want to preach today. I didn't. But I think it's got to be said. Yeah. You can't have everything your way, baby. I can't be there 24 hours up under you and the babies, and we got bills. I got to feed y'all. I got to make sure we got everything you need. So yes, I'm gonna miss some shit. That doesn't make me an absentee father. That don't make you a bum. That make you none of that. That makes you a real father. Yeah. That makes you a father. That makes you a man. That makes you a man. And as the mother, as a woman, as the wife, that's your role to sacrifice your husband. You got to let him go to let him do what he got to do. You got to sacrifice the things that you want to raise up these children and pay attention to these children and make sure they got the things they need to nurture them. That's your natural ability, is to nurture, correct? Am I right about it? That's your natural ability to nurture. So if you're not sitting there nurturing, who is nurturing the children? I'm trying not to get upset, but yeah, you got to pull in a sacrifice. You got to make a sacrifice. Then while I'm here, let me say this too. This past weekend, last two weekends, Been some very, very phenomenal sisters. They come in there, man, this last weekend, dressed nice, dressed appropriately, speaking nice, well-mannered, well-kempt, not a lot of piggly wigglies. And then you look at them and here they go with them damn dastardlies, bastardlies, Zaquavions behind them, and he keeping everybody from going in the damn spot. Now they done got dressed to the nines, they looking good, they smelling good, they talking good, everything good, and then they have this damn bum behind them in jogging pants. Smelling like 3 pounds of reefer. And he the reason you can't get in. And I keep asking this question, and this is something else maybe it can tie into the sacrifice. Because I keep wanting to know how that thing how y'all get wet for these dudes. I don't understand. They look a mess. They smell a mess. Their minds is all messed up. This dude argued with us last night about selling dope and selling pills. And I was like, Mama, you popping pills. We caught you popping pills. What are you arguing about? And this is the mindset and the attitudes that y'all are putting up with? No, you need to sacrifice all that thug love, sacrifice that thug passion. Get you a real man. Because some of y'all are, I met some women this weekend. These women are deserving of kings. I mean, real queens coming through there. Very, very nice. Very, very sweet women. It took me back to the old days. It took my breath away. And then I see him with these damn sorry ass dudes. You got to tell them, I'm telling you, oh God. It's a sad thing to see a nigga, I'm sorry, I didn't even say that. It's a sad thing to see a grown man in his 30s and late 30s and 40s with his ass out. Why you got your pants sagging and you granddaddy age? What in the, what, ooh. Woo. You're a grandpa, you granddaddy age, and you walking in there, and I gotta tell you, and you my age, hey bro, pull your pants up. What type of shit is that? And then you happy to be with him? See, that's why most of you are in unhappy situations, because you momming 40-year-old men. You got to be a mama to a 40-year-old man that's walking around with his pants hanging off his ass and thinking he cute. And he got a damn attitude because he can't come in. Nigga, you got to pull your pants up. Go put a belt on. Damn. It was some brothers came in there last night, sharp, had on some suits. And there you go, kings. You look like kings. You look like royalty. But I already told, hey, them guys ain't gonna holler at y'all because see, you look like you about something. You look like you want something out of life. You look like you in here and you don't need nobody. They don't like that kind. They don't like that kind. They like these little dust ass, sour ass dudes that look like they still want to be teenagers. How the hell you? And don't get me wrong, I like my jogging suits. I got plenty of jogging pants and nice casual wear. But I know when I got to get up and get right, I know how to get diggity. I know how to get down. I ain't gonna go out there looking a mess. When I had to go to court and standing there when I had to go in there to be a witness and shit, I still dressed like I was the one going on trial. Yes, I did that because that's how I was raised. And they went up, I saw them dudes in the courthouse, pants hanging off your ass. Look like you stink. And you think the judge gonna have mercy on you? Hell, I would have gave you 100 years just for coming in my courtroom looking like that. The hell wrong with you? That's something that you men, that you these brothers need to sacrifice. Pull your damn pants up, wash your ass, get your hair. If you're gonna have hair, get your hair done. Wash up underneath your nails. Some of y'all nails like y'all been working on cars and carburetors all your life, and motherfucker, you don't do nothing but put your finger in your ass. Yeah, excuse me. I'm sorry. I just had to say that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Y'all excuse me for a second. I gotta go and check the door. I'll be right back. All right, we bike. We bike. I'll take my shoes off. Sorry. Yeah. What are you gonna give up? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to sacrifice for your children? Mm, mm. What are you willing to sacrifice for your children? See, a lot of you still trying to be out here competing with your children. Uh-oh, I didn't say that, did I? Oh, I didn't say that, did I? Yeah. A lot of you don't you can't see your children be happy because you trying to fight, you trying to compete with them. Can I get a witness? Yeah, you can't you can't be happy for your own children. You're not even willing to sacrifice your own happiness for your children because they are better than you, because they do look better than you, because they do have a. I've even heard a woman say this: she got a body. What you doing looking at your daughter's body like that? How you gonna tell a man your daughter got a body? And now I know y'all gonna y'all get mad at me. Oh, there he go again. He always talking about women. He always bashing women. But we can't keep acting like this stuff don't exist. When we know it do, we know it to be true. We know that there are sisters out here that jealous of their own daughters. They compete with their own daughters. Can I get a witness? Oh, I know I'm right about it. You can't be you don't even you won't even sacrifice yourself to see your children happy because you want to be happy all the damn time. And the fact of the matter is you can't be happy because you've been upset with yourself for years. You've been miserable for years. Oh, I didn't even want to say all this. I didn't even want to say all this. I did. But yeah, What are you gonna sacrifice? What are you gonna give up? What are you willing to say? You know what? I've had my time. I had my life. I messed it up. I didn't live it to full potential. I didn't get out of it what I was supposed to. But I'm gonna sacrifice that from my children. I want my children to be better. I want my children to have more. Yeah. When we gonna get there? I've heard several women say, "Oh, it's about me. I deserve to be happy. My happiness supersedes everything else." Yeah, my happiness is number one. Okay, it's number one. Number one. Where's that got you at? Hmm? And I don't want to be too harsh on you. You can see a lot of you, most of you, you heard that from your mama your whole life. You couldn't make her happy, even though she kept telling you she was gonna be happy, but she couldn't be happy. And so you grew up thinking that's how it's supposed to be. You know, ain't nobody happy if mama ain't happy. Have you ever heard that? Can I get a witness? Come on, somebody talk to me. Come on. If mama ain't happy, nobody's happy. Y'all haven't heard that before? Talk to me. Come on. You ain't never heard daddy say, "Daddy ain't happy, nobody happy." You ain't never heard that. Yeah, yeah. You ain't never heard that. If it's happy spouse, happy house, you should be willing to do whatever you have to do to make sure that your husband is in a happy place at all times. That's the duty of a wife to make sure that he's happy coming and going in and out of the house. He's got to go into a mean world that don't like him, don't give a fuck. But you do. You care about him. You have to care about him. And so why not make his life a little bit easier by willing to make sure he's happy at all times, doing the little things that he like. Man, ain't that damn complicated. You know what your man like. Yeah, you never heard no man say that. Never. You never heard a man say that if dad ain't happy, the house ain't happy, nobody happy. Never. Never. When it's supposed to be, it's in the Bible, dad is supposed to be happy first. That is the priority of the house. Because if daddy can't get up and work, the house can't run right. Can I get a witness? Can I get an amen in this house? Oh, I know I'm preaching. I didn't want to preach, but it's just coming out now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Daddy should be happy too. Not saying mama shouldn't be happy. Mama should be happy. Daddy should be doing what he's supposed to do to make sure mama happy. But mama, you damn sure need to make sure dad is happy. See, I'm trying to give y'all keys to make sure daddy come home at night. Oh, can I get a witness in here? Mm. Can I talk about that? Can I talk about that? I'm trying to give you the keys to make daddy want to come home. A lot of reasons why your man is at work, so he say, for 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 hours a day. He ain't grinding that hard because where the money at? Where it's at? Where's the bottom line at? Where's the payback? Where's the back end at? You ain't seen none of that money in your house. You still scrimping and scraping to save. You still living week to week. No, daddy ain't coming home because daddy don't want to go home. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. You telling daddy what you ain't gonna do, and baby doll on the side, baby doll tell him, hey, all them things she wanna do, I got you, baby. I got you. What's your favorite food, daddy? What you like to eat? I'll cook for you. Come on over here and eat. You gonna do that for me? Yeah, come on over here. Your back hurt? Come on over here. I'll rub your back, baby. I know you're a hardworking man. Come on over here. And meanwhile, you sitting up here wondering where he at. You telling everybody, oh, he gone to work. He just work, 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 work. And yes, your house falling apart. Your car falling apart. Sacrifice. That's what's gonna bring daddy home. That's gonna make him come home. See, if your house is happy, daddy come home. The reason why granddaddy, oh, I'm about to hurt somebody's feelings. The reason why granddaddy stayed gone all the time, well, because baby doll on the other side of town was doing the things your granny wasn't doing. Somebody said, "Ooh, that gonna hurt. That one gonna hurt their feelings." Oh no, it's gonna hurt their feelings. But hey, you know, like I'm telling them, I'm trying to give you the keys, baby. I'm not saying it out of anger. I'm not saying it out of hate. I'm trying to help fix this shit. I'm trying to give you what's real. This is the reason why Papa not coming home. Hey, look, listen. 24 hours in a day. 24 hours. If that man is gone, over half of that, he can't stay home because he don't want to be there. Oh, don't do it, Doc. Don't do it to him. You old big old evil bastard. You just always talking bad about us. You always got something to say. Why don't you talk about these dudes? I'm telling you. He not coming home because your house ain't comfortable. It look good. You got it dressed up real nice. But it ain't the place he want to be because he can't even talk to you. Yeah. He can't even talk to you. He don't even want to be around you. Only time he's halfway interested is when you open your legs up. And that's only a baby doll ain't gave none the night before. Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness in here? Can I get a witness in here? Yeah. That's all the way he halfway remotely interested. Reason why a lot of men back in the day didn't leave, because their children was there. He had to make sure the children was okay. Because he knew you was unstable. He knew he had to be in the house. Oh, I didn't mean to say all this. Where's this coming from? Uh, mm, mm. He can't even communicate with you. He can't even tell you what the problems are. He can't even ask you to sacrifice nothing because he know what's about to come back in him. He know you not listening. He know you don't want to hear it. He know you can't accept it. He know you can't receive it. The baby doll listening. All the things that you saying you won't do, you ain't gonna be submissive. You ain't gonna fix his plate. You ain't gonna do none of that shit. He going right across town to baby doll, and baby doll doing all that and some. And she don't give a damn that y'all married. No, she don't. She don't give a damn that you there because she know all about you. Oh yes, she know all about you. She know everything about you because he can't help but to talk about you. He love you. He loves you. Yes, he loves you, but he can't stand you. Mm, 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 mm. It, Donna, am I talking? Am I in the house, Donna? If I'm wrong, I'll stop right now. I'll turn the video off. I'll turn the camera off. I'll turn it off. Am I wrong, Donna? Tell y'all somebody tell me. D Money, am I wrong? Cause see, they think I'll be playing and I'm jabbing and I'm being hard on them and being mean. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It said keep going. uh, yeah, yeah. Baby, you gotta sacrifice, baby. You gotta be willing to give up some stuff. You're trying to save your man, trying to save your relationship, you're trying to save your husband. You gotta be willing to give up some stuff. It can't be all about you. And well, what if I'm already doing that? What if I'm already giving up this, that, and the other? I done did everything for that man. But baby, he wasn't your man. He just ain't the right man. See, a real man honors your sacrifice. Oh God, where is this coming from? A real man honors your sacrifice. He recognizes more than anything else, no matter what it is that you're giving up, whatever it is that he know that he know you sacrificing for real, for the greater good. Oh, they can't help but to touch his heart. They can't help but to move something on the inside. Even the coldest motherfucker is gonna feel that because he know you don't have to do that. It don't happen that often for a man. So when it does happen, he immediately recognizes, oh, this is different. You trying to do that for me? You want to rub my feet for a change? You want to bring me my plate? You asking me what do I want to do for a change? You asking me what I want for my birthday? You want to go take me out on a date? Oh, oh yeah. Yeah. That hits differently. Yeah, that hit different. That has to be give and take, know when to push, know when to pull, learn to talk, and accept constructive criticism from each other. Absolutely. 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 But see, that's a key point. But see, there's a lot of times, oftentimes, the woman will tell you where you wrong. She don't mind telling you where you out of order, where you wrong at. She don't mind telling you. But when it's time for you to return the favor, when the exchange has to happen, when you need to tell her, hey, yo, baby, this ain't working. What you mean? But I'm not happy right now. This situation, we gotta do better. Can we find a solution? Can we? Well, if you ain't happy, you can leave then. Tell me I'm lying. Tell somebody, please damn me and tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. I told a girl that one time, baby, it's just I'm not happy right now. We got to get to a better place. Oh, well, I guess it's over then. Damn, I'm not saying that we got to be over. I'm just saying, hey, I'm unhappy. Let's come to a resolution. I'm willing to compromise. See, you can't even You can't see, you to get a big deal done. When two partners come to a point, they got to work out a deal. There has to be a compromise there. It can't always be what one person wants. That's how the deal gets done. But you got to be willing to compromise. You got to be willing to compensate. You got to be willing to give it up. You can't have everything all the time. And I'm here to tell you, ladies, men are getting tired of that because men are starting to see alternatives. Yeah, men are starting to see the alternative. Men are starting to recognize, hey, this girl over here treating me a little bit. This is different. She appreciates me. She appreciates the little bit I do. I might do a little bit more. She thanked me. I might do a little bit more. She made sure my uniform was ready. She made sure I was fed before I left the house. She kissed me, told me have a good day at work, told me what we were going to have for dinner. That sounds good. I'm looking forward to that. She sent me some pictures. She laying in the bed and that underwear I like. Oh, shit, girl. Woo. You about to make me come home right now. You cook dinner and you gonna be the dessert? Oh, word? I can have it the way I want to have it? Shit. Boss man, I got to go, man. My stomach hurt. I got to go home. That's what's gonna bring him home, baby. That's what's gonna keep him from baby doll. Because see, if you don't, baby doll is willing. I'm telling you. You might think your man is fat, don't nobody want him. You might think he ugly, don't nobody else want him. There's a baby doll out there for every man. Matter of fact, for every man, there's at least 2 or 3 baby dolls. Do your math. That's why so many women come up pregnant at the same time by the same damn man. All of them was playing baby doll role. And he was skeeting all of them. Let me stop. I'm gonna stop. Let me stop. No, I'm gonna cut it off. I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry. Now, if somebody call in, we'll keep it rolling. But yeah. Ladies, you got to sacrifice. And if you've been sacrificing and things still ain't working out, make the biggest decision. Go ahead and make the best decision and cut your losses. I can hear, well, we got all these years together and this, that, and yeah, but baby, at the end of the day, all you got is all them years. All of them ain't good. You don't wasted your time. Just take it as a loss. Don't waste no more time. He ain't gonna get no better. If you sacrificing for a guy, he don't recognize it and he don't want to do better and he don't want to make sure that you're in a good place, you're wasting your time. He ain't got nothing for you. Now just being real. I'm just being real. Ain't much else you can get out of this situation. If you do all you can do, and you know you've given all you can to that man, and you've done all you can to uplift him and to upgrade him, and you sacrificed your happiness, you sacrifice your time, you sacrifice your energy, and all that and all parts in between. And he's still a knucklehead, but baby, he just gonna always be a knucklehead. No matter what you do, he ain't gonna never treat you right. And the beauty in all that is what you understand that. Once you understand that okay, I'm in a dead end situation, you know you need to go ahead and move expeditiously. Ain't no need in taking your time and waiting and hoping and praying. I'm gonna just stay here because it's easy, it's more convenient. No, it's not. No, it's not. All you doing is damaging yourself for the next man. You causing more and more damage, permanent damage to yourself for the next man. Because good men, well, men, period, we can spot a damaged woman from a mile away. You can dress it up, bless it up. When you chop it up and slice it and dice it, it all gonna come out the same. We know what you is. We know you is. Somebody said, talk about a man speaking goodness onto the woman versus a man that's not. Well, see, the thing about that is, if she is not receptive to it, it don't matter what you say. See, I couldn't have found out in my lifetime that women know that. See, this notion of, oh, I didn't know he was like this, or he changed and all that. Okay, he changed. Once he changed, you should have changed. But since you didn't, you knew what you was dealing with. And see, what I couldn't realize is no matter how much positivity and how much life you speak into a woman, if she only wants to hear from him, she don't give a fuck what you got to say to her. Can I get a witness in here? It don't matter what you say to her. It don't matter what you do, because she wants to be coming from him. She wants him to recognize her. She wants him to uplift her. She wants him to speak that life into her. She can't hear, her ears are deaf to what anybody else got to say, because her whole life, her whole essence, her whole being is about that man. And she can't help that. That's just nature. She's in tune with him. She's in tune with him. So it don't matter what you say to her, it don't matter what you speak or what you do for her. She'll think it's nice. It's a nice gesture. But then her thoughts is immediately going to go to, well, why don't he say that? If he can see this, why can't he see that? That's just the way they tune. That's the way they wired. They can't help that. They can't help that. They can't help that. Yeah. They can't help themselves with that. You can. Let me tell you something. This is a harsh reality for me. See, I'm a believer that God speaks to us all. He speaks to us in many different languages. Sometimes people say they can hear him. Some people can, he speaks to our conscious, give us signs. I believe in all that. But I'm gonna tell you something. If that woman's heart belongs to another man, whether he be good or bad, God himself can talk to this woman. She don't even hear him. Can I get a witness in here? Yeah. God himself can be whispering to it, daughter. That ain't it, baby. That ain't who I got for you. Then he's not who I have for you, sweetheart. I know you love him. Yeah, see, it ain't the deep, angry voice of God. It's soft, still, kind, like a father would talk to his daughter when he knows she's hurting. Baby, I know you love him. Baby, I know he don't treat you right. I know you done all you can do. But baby, that's not who I have for you. I know you don't, God, but I just don't know. I just wish. Can you fix him, God? Please, just I'll do anything. Just make him right, God. Baby, I don't even know who he is. Mm. 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 You hear me what I said? God himself don't even know who he is. And you sitting up here on your knees. Get up off your damn knees. Quit praying, quit fasting. God don't even know who he is. Help me in here, somebody. I know I'm telling you. Yeah, you sitting up here, oh Lord, please, please, just fix it, God, please. I love him. I want him. He the man of my dreams. I know he is. I know he. We're gonna be happy. Oh, we got these children together. Baby, y'all got kids together, but I didn't want you to be with him. I only intended for you to meet him as a poor example. I don't know him. He don't know me. I can't fix somebody I don't know. I don't talk to strangers. Didn't didn't I tell your mama to tell you not to talk to strangers? I don't fool with strangers. He don't talk to me. I don't talk to him. He on his own. He's a heathen. But God, he's a good man. I know he is. I love him. I just wish he would just do right. Touch his heart, Lord. Touch him. Touch him right now. I know you can. Yeah, I can. But I ain't gonna do it. They don't even listen to God. You can't speak life into somebody who only want to be heard from another person. They only want to hear from one mouth, one voice. There's nothing you can say to her. There's nothing you can say to her. She knows better. She don't want better. Hear me what I'm saying. It's for all you young brothers out there. See, your life, what I'm trying to get you brothers to understand is your life is important too. What you like and what you want is important too. And sometimes we have to learn how to let go. We got to learn how to cut the cord. If she's not respectful to you, if she can't hear you, if she don't want to see what you're doing, she ain't trying to uplift you, she ain't trying to build with you, quit wasting your damn time. That's the one thing you can't get back. Man, that's the one thing you can't get back. You can't get your time back. Whatever money you spend on her, you can get that money back. Whatever gifts you've given her, you can get that back. What you can't get back is your time. Your time is your most valuable resources, young brothers. Hear me out. The time on this earth is precious. We don't live as long as women. That's a scientific fact. There's more of us, more of them than there is of us. So the one thing that you have that's invaluable is your time. And one thing that's precious to a woman is your time and your attention. And if you ain't giving it to her, and she don't care nothing about it, Yeah. It don't matter what you say to her. It don't matter what you speak into her. It don't matter what you give her. It don't matter what you do. Her mind and her heart belongs to somebody else. And as long as it belongs to them, it don't matter what you do. Because God can't even persuade them to let that food go. God can't even persuade them to listen to you. You can do all that. You got to quit praying too. You got to get up off your damn knees. I remember one time I was praying and fasting for this girl to get right. And I was wasting my time. I was wasting my prayer. Save your breath. Save your thoughts and your energies for the woman that God has for you. Because clearly she's not for you. Love is not a hard situation. Love is not it ain't no fighting. It shouldn't be like this. You ain't banging heads all the time. You're supposed to be real smooth and easy, just like that. There's no force, there's no friction, there's no nothing in there. But as long as you doing this or doing this, that's not love. That's not love. I don't give a damn how magical she makes you feel. Yeah, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. My stomach growling now. I didn't say it more than I intended to say. Uh, uh, I know it's next week is Thanksgiving holiday. Again, be thankful for something. Find things to be thankful for. Make you out a list. Carry it with you. Let it bless you. You'd be surprised how many things that you take for granted that you should be thankful for. Consider, at least consider sacrificing for something bigger than yourself. You are who you are. You got where you are because somebody sacrificed for you. And so within the circle of life and life in general, you have to sacrifice to keep somebody else going, to get somebody else up to where you are. And, I thank everybody for watching. Thank people for participation, of course. And I said what I said about Metro PD. Y'all ain't shit. And we're looking forward, I'm looking forward to doing the show with Mr. Bill. But also, whoever else want to come on the show, my show just ain't for the big times and celebrities. I had Anna on the show. I've had the Broadway rapper, which he's a legend here in the city. But I also want the common man to come on and tell his story, because them are more people we can relate to. Mr. Bill's a billionaire. I can't relate to what he got going on. But the common man, yeah, come on. We can work something out. You want to be on the show? Hit me up. We'll make a schedule for you. We get in there. My platform is for all. And it ain't just for men. It's for women too. Women, you want to come on and talk? Be my guest. Be my guest. And I'm not going to embarrass you or front you out, nothing like that. Primarily, I made this, like I said, as a platform for brothers to speak, brothers to be heard, and for brothers to be understood. But women, you welcome too. It's all for everybody. So with that being said, we thank you all again. Depending on how the temperature might be, we might do a show next Sunday. I'm not really planning on it. By it being the holiday season, I really hope everybody's with their families and chilling out. But then again, maybe by Sunday, you ready for a change, you ready to come in. I want to do something a little bit more funny. So, we might, maybe even freaky. But yeah, we'll catch y'all later, man. I love you. Peace out.